Howdy everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are on my favorite map of all time, Yukon Valley, and we're going to try to fill up our Yukon Lodge. Now my Yukon Lodge has been a work in progress for quite some time. I've put it off to pursue other things like going down the list of diamonds I need or finding rare tigers. But if you've checked my Instagram lodge, at least at the time of recording this, I have since killed a very rare albino gray wolf, and that has really motivated me to move things along for my Yukon lodge. So today we're on Yukon in multiplayer, trying to hunt down some trophies for our Yukon lodge. Now, of course, to get the job done today, I have, per usual, well, I don't have it equipped with me right now, I think, but I usually run the 22 LR. I have the Varminter 22250. I have the Johansson 450, and I have the Volgarda 375. Now, I am going to re-equip my 22 just real quick, and once I do that, we can go ahead and jump right in. Now, we're not looking for any animal in particular. We're just looking for some pretty nice scoring animals that we can throw into our Yukon Lodge. More specifically, I'd like to find us some rares, but I don't know how I feel about harvesting multiplayer rares because of modding, hacking, etc. So we're definitely going to tread lightly. This is the first multiplayer server for Yukon that I've been able to stay in without getting disconnected or booted. So crossing my fingers here, hoping we can run into something really cool. Let's get started. So currently in this server, it is bison drinking time, and we've got a bunch of bison here to pick from. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything too spectacular, nothing super rare, super interesting. But there's some pretty decent scores here. Nothing really to write home to mom about, but there's enough here to make me go, and exhale out of my nose. I'm going to try to take as many as I can without blowing up a zone here. I can take 3 because I don't have a tripod, so since there's so many more males from over here to pick from, I think that's what I'll do. Let's see. That was probably a little too far forward. Give me another shot on a male. I think I'm going to take that one right there. That one might have been just a little too far back, maybe? Nope, that one was good. That's 3 big ol' bison. It does look like these guys are only alert, so... oh well, what's one more? Oh, it looks like I just pissed that one off. So why don't I just do that? That should be a lung. Actually, no, you know what? I was way too far away. That should be a lung. Or not. He's not going down. I ran into this problem earlier where they just wouldn't die, or like they wouldn't go down properly, but I see he's going down effectively now, even if it's taking him just a little bit of extra time. Let's just make that drop time a little more efficient. He should go down up there on the hill, and I will have effectively taken 4 bison from this area. I'm surprised I haven't blown out any zones yet, because I did kill, or rather shoot at 3 over there. I may not have hit one as efficiently as I would have liked to, so that may be why the zones are still there, but I could be wrong. Let's go see what we got. I can already see our 3 dead bison here on the hillside, so I'm going to go ahead and pick them up first before we go after the one that I've killed, and, you know, he kind of died over on the hill there. It would take us a little longer to get to that one anyway, when our 3 are just right here. I also kind of want to get here before this other guy gets here, because I don't know if he's the type to just steal people's trophies. This is multiplayer after all. Alright, here's bison number 1. 139.95, he was just a silver. He wasn't very close to gold either. The shot was pretty far back, but I was able to hit a lung and still the liver, so I'm willing to take that at almost 300 yards, no less. Here's our second bison. This one was also a silver at 152, I think that says. That's eerily close to gold, but he was only a level 3, so I'm not going to expect anything super crazy out of him. We were able to knock him down with just a left lung shot from almost 285 yards away. And last but not least, from this side of the lake, we have our final bison. Another silver level 3 scoring 140.46. He was clearly the mid-sized bison in between the last 3 that we killed, but we took a pretty far back shot from 313 yards away. We were only able to hit the stomach and the liver, which is worrisome, but thankfully bison's organs are super, super, super big. Super big. I still, however, would like to be more accurate and more careful in case we do run into something worthwhile. Whoa, that moose kind of just came out of nowhere. Well, he's just a level 3. Is he even really worth, like, fawning over? He has a max of 236. So he's nothing super big. However, if I can get a good angle on him... I don't know how good that angle was. Oh, that was really good. He's going right down. That works. So we've got a moose, and we have a bison to pick up. Again, I'm not going to expect anything super duper crazy out of this moose because he was just a level 3, but 196.04, just barely over gold. Now, his rack, wow, that was eerily close by. Anyway, this moose is eerily small. He's definitely not a favorable moose, not the best to look at, so we're definitely not going to keep him, and he's definitely not a rare fur type, so he's not going to go in the Yukon Lodge anyway. And, of course, last but not least, here's our last bison from this area. We did strike him 3 times, of course, because I was zeroed for a distance that was not accommodating to where he was at all. These are all really low shots. Had we been zeroed correctly, this would have hit lung. Had this been zeroed correctly, I don't know where the hell that would have hit. That was way too weird. I don't know where that was supposed to go. But we were able to finally strike a right lung shot on him from 270 yards away, albeit it was just a little too late. Hello? And off you go, I guess. Anyway, since he's in this area, we're definitely going to go somewhere else for bison. They spawn pretty frequently here as well, so I'm going to check out this giant lake and see if there's anything cool there. Now, right off the bat, I'm spotting some bison here. There's a bunch of females, of course, and they're all pretty light in shade, except for maybe 1 or 2 of these females. But there is a level 2 here. That's the biggest male in their herd that I can find, but I'm super interested in these weird colored females, too. I may be paranoid, but they just don't look right, especially this one right here. I hate that weird, like, in-between fur color. It's almost like a molting color for the bison. I don't like it all that much. I'm not a very big fan. Upon closer inspection, she doesn't look all that rare. She looks like this one in front, too. So, I do think I'm just going to leave her be. I think I'm just going to take this male out. Oh. Well, that was a fluke. The rest of the females will go, but we did take down a smaller male bison. At least it'll be a respawn for this map, so let's just go pick him up. Wait, these other players are heading right towards us. They were all the way over here and over here. Why are they following me? I'm going to go ahead and pick up this bison and try to ignore those other guys. Anyways, this is a level 2 at 135.66. Just a mid-size silver. Not even really a mid-size, but we were able to snag a heart shot on him without even trying. That was not the objective. I just wanted to get to a vital organ without hitting bone here. So, I guess I got what I wanted, albeit not so much, because he's not a high-scoring male, and he's definitely not a rare fur type. Now, why are these guys rolling up on me smooth? What's going on here? They're scaring away the rest of the bison back here, and they're going to scare off any of the other bison that are within a 500-meter radius. So, what's going on here? Maybe they're just unlocking outposts? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt as long as they just leave me alone. Unless... No, they're going to go around that side if they don't pick up this outpost. I'm going to watch what they do. Yeah, it looks like they're heading for this outpost. They're just unlocking this outpost. Okay. That's fine. I'm just going to leave them be, and we're going to keep bison hunting. It does look like there's plenty of more bison to pick from back here. Obviously, there's going to be more females than males, but out of all of these, I've spotted this level 3 up here in the middle. And there's one other male. Yep, that's a level 2 with it. Oh, there's another level 3 here. So I've spotted 3 level 3s and a level 2 in this herd alone. Nothing too bright or anything super eye-grabbing here, but I'm willing to work with it. Before I take a shot on any of these bison, though, I do want to get a little closer and see if anything spawns on this little corner of the river, or the lake here, rather. I don't want to, like, get up here and take a shot on one of these bison and potentially scare off something worthwhile. Just as I predicted, as I'm coming over the hillside here, there are just this tiny little herd. There's not a whole lot of them here, but I do want to see what their scores are like. Let's see. There's a female. There's a level 3 behind it. Ooh, there's some moose up there, too. A level 3 moose. A bunch of cows. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I want. I'm not going to take anything from the herd next to it. I'm just going to take some from here. That has a max of 174, 170, 135. I think that one's a little too far back. I definitely don't think I made a good shot on that one. I might have that time. Yes. Now that those bison are down, these guys are still here and they're still calm. So what can I take from here? 155, 166, 150. Okay, I think I definitely want that guy, and I want that guy for sure. So it looks like 166 and 155 are out in the wide open. So now would be a better time than any to go ahead and try to get a shot in. Oh, I might have spine shot him and not mean to. Okay. we should be good. That means we have 5 big old bison to pick up from this side of the lake. Let's get started. All right, bison number 1. A silver at 145.43. We did just strike the right lung on the first shot. The second shot was not very sweet looking. From 240 yards, we kind of shot him in the ass, but it'll be okay. Bison number 2 from here. Another level 3. Oh, that was not my intention. Well, we totally ruined this guy. He would have been a gold at 156.29, albeit a very small gold. He barely made it over, so I guess if there was a shot to waste, it would be better wasted on a bison like this, unfortunately. But from 240 yards away, a brain shot is disappointing, but kind of cool. Anyways, here's bison number 3. This one is 160.41, 183.5 is diamond for plains bison. Now, he was nowhere near close by any stretch of the imagination, but from 238 yards away, I mean, you're damn skippy, I'm going to take a level 3 gold bison. Here's the 4th bison from this lake so far, scoring 135, I think that says, .33. Now, of course, it's another mid-score for a level 3, but again, you can't expect anything super-duper insane for level 3 animals anyways. We were able to hit the right lung and the liver from 232 yards away. Really weird angle we were working with, but since their lungs are so big, we were somehow able to make it work. Alrighty, let's take a look at this guy. Wow, we didn't hit him very well at all. 156.14, he would have been just barely over gold too. So a very small gold, a very wasted shot. For animals with organs as large as theirs, we ought to be careful. A lot more careful. There's still plenty of time in bison drinking time for us to go and take a look, so hopefully we'll find us some bigger, better bison. It looks as though I'm the last person left in this server as well, so that gives me a very, very good feeling. I do want to take a look at the wolves this person has. I want to take a look at the caribou this person has, the foxes, the harlequin ducks. I want to look at it all. Speaking of looking, I've spotted some more bison. There's a level 2, a level 3, there's a female, another level 2 male, a level 1, and a level 2. Nothing particularly appealing. Oh, there's some bison down here as well. Couple females and 2 males from what I can see here. Nothing super big. I hate walking up here because usually this means that I'm probably going to spook a moose at some point. Like that one. It also looks like these bison down here have started fleeing anyways. 2 level 3s, 2 females, not super concerning, unless they go aggressive. So I guess that means we're taking from this herd across the way. Oh, there's some wolves here! Okay, there's a level 7, there's a level 6, there's a level 3. There's one laying there, there's a level 2, there's another level 6. Lots of nice-looking wolves, just nothing rare. Nothing lodge-worthy. I think I'd rather go for the wolves. We've killed a handful of bison here. We can always go back to bison if we wanted to. But since I've got these wolves here, why not? Now, one of them is alert, so that means the rest of them are going to get up and start traveling. I at least want a good shot on this big guy. That level 7 is going to flee with the rest of his pack. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get a good shot on the others, but that's fine. Unless there's one going over the hill in the very back there. Is that where they're all going? Yes, it is. I don't think that was a good shot, but that's okay. I don't need to be taking pot shots on wolves. Let's just pick up the one we've got. I think I may have waited a little too long to pull the trigger on this wolf. I'm hoping it wasn't too far back. Nope. Liver, stomach, left lung. It was a little far back, but that's perfectly fine. From 187 yards away, I will let it slide. He was only a gold at 37.55. 39 is diamond, and 36 is gold minimum. We're definitely not bringing him home with us. We have plenty of gray gold standard wolves in the Yukon Lodge. We're looking for something just a little different. Now we're going to go back to the shore of this lake here, and hopefully we'll find something cool in these bison. Actually, speaking of, it looks like these guys are coming back to their zones. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we can take a bison from this zone. That was unintentional. I dropped him. Wasn't trying to. I don't know if I made a really good shot on that one. Hopefully that was better, maybe? It was not better. Maybe that one was. There's a lot more of them than I thought. I didn't think there were this many bison around here. There's a level 2 miner here. There's a bunch of females. Female, female, female. Yeah, I think I took the 2 biggest ones. I'm content with that. Now, this level 3 is not at the greatest angle, but I'm willing to make this work. I think that might have been just a little too low. That might not have been a great shot either. Maybe that was a better one? Probably not. That's okay. We've caused enough carnage around here anyways. Let's just pick up what we got and move on. Alright, here's our first bison. A light brown at 152.13. We somehow sniped the heart through the lung just at the top of the ventricles from 211 yards away. Not super bad, but definitely not what we're looking for. We want lodge-worthy males. Here's the next bison. Oh, this was the one we shot 3 times. There's the ass. Wow, I shot him through the scrotum, I think. And then one more time in the ass. I don't know how we flubbed up that shot, but he was only a 140, so just low silver. That works for me. We're going to move along here, and hopefully we start making some better decisions. I know the bison are big and usually easy to hit, but that doesn't always mean I'll hit the mark. I have spotted some bison across the lake here where I am. Nothing super crazy or super big, but they're also like 400 yards away. I can't really get a good spot on them from here, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to get closer to them just to be able to see them. It may be more worthwhile to respawn back here, and hopefully I don't spook them. I guess we'll see. Okay, yeah, they're 400 yards out. There's no way I can spook them. So let's get in. Oh, wait, no, shit, there's more bison right there. Nothing super duper big, it looks like. Well, there's a level 4 there with a max of 169, but nothing rare either. There's a level 4 there with a max of 180. I'm not passing up on that. Sorry. Ooh, it looks like I'll actually... Well, I might. I might have a chance on both of these. That one will definitely go down. I think that was a better shot. I want to say. I could be wrong. Man, I'm really messing up these bison. That's really disappointing. It looks like our other bison zone is on the opposite side of that one. So we'll get a better shot at whatever's over there, too. It does look like they're leaving their zone. It is the end of bison drinking time, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try this. I think that was a worthwhile shot. Yes, it was. Nice. Well, there's the rest of those bison, too, from the first zone. I see one with a max of 164 over there, but I don't see the level 4 that I took a shot at. And the level 4 is definitely not dying. So I think we may just have to come back for that one. However, I will take this one, even though he was a much smaller male at 143.34. Just a silver. Not super behind, not super low. He's not super far away from gold, but he's definitely not the closest. From 290 yards away, this was a much better shot than the ones that I have been taking. So I'll take it and run with it, but still just nothing interesting for the Yukon Lodge yet. I'm really surprised. Usually lots of folks get a lot luckier than I've been lately in multiplayer, so I'm hoping to cash in on that luck somehow. That being said, it is 12:30, and it's starting to become moose drinking time. So my favorite place to go for moose drinking time would be down here at the bottom of this map here. I'm going to run the river that will go to my right, and it will go up. There's just moose, usually on my map at least, lined up by the dozen along that river bend. So hopefully we'll get to see something cool. I already hear a caribou hollering at me. Another cool thing, too, about this part of the map is that harlequin flock down here by the dozen. Harlequin ducks fly overhead all the time. Look at this. They're already here. There's a level 2, level 2... In fact, that one's a really big one. We're also looking for rares for harlequin ducks as well. So it would be nice to find a melanistic, an albino, something memorable. Oh, these ducks were actually going to land. That was a level 2 male, level 1 female, level 2 female. Anywhere else? That's a really dark one. Is it possible? Oh, I didn't equip my 22 ammo. That one's probably going to get away. Yeah, I'll just let her go for now. It just isn't worth it. But I am just going to wander over here. Hopefully that female moose behind me is scared off as well. Doesn't look like there's anything super valuable here. In fact, there's nothing here at all. So we're just going to keep trekking forward, and hopefully we find some bigger, better moose. So I just killed that male harlequin duck here, and I've got some pretty big meese coming in. There's one with they're both level 4s, but one has a max of 245. And the other, if I can spot it, here he is, has a max of 228. Obviously, one of them is much nicer than the other. So the question here is, which one should I take? I think the choice is clear. We're going to do our best to take both of them. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, yeah, I think we nailed both of them. I think that was juicy. We're going to pick up our Harlequin duck that we shot over here. I think also sometimes moose come down through here, so let me check and see. I was right and they're fleeing. Well, I hope there was no males here. I didn't see any, at least, in my opinion. And I hope that female wasn't rare. Our dog's picking up our Harlequin duck. Thank you, buddy. Obviously, nothing super duper rare, but it is still a worthwhile trophy. This one was a dark gray. We shot it in the middle neck from 141 yards away. 6.42 is gold, so this one was right behind gold. Just a very, very high silver. Definitely not worth bringing home so far. Now, as for our moose, this is obviously the biggest one at 235.97. That's a pretty decent score for a moose. However, we do have all kinds of gold moose in the lodge. We don't want any more normal types like tans, browns, etc. We want piebalds, we want albinos, we want melanistics, etc. And hopefully maybe one day we can run across a great one. Or maybe we'll even find someone's diamond on this map. Oh. That moose is highlighted. Where did that moose get? Oh, that's why. Okay, well, we got to make this quick. I don't want to be in the same area as this guy. He's going to run over us. 194.31. That's barely above gold. That's a really pitiful score for a level 4, but I think level 4s, like the moose in general, are scored more on their weight than they are, like, palm size, which is really weird. That's the only explanation I can think of for a moose this small being a level 4. Alright, on to bigger, better things. This guy needs to hurry up and get lost. We've got some Harlequin duck over here that we can take some pot shots at. I think that'd be fun. That's a really dark, like, I mean dark. That's a dark bird. I don't know what fur type that is. That might be a dark brown female. And if it is a dark brown, it's just a common. But if it's just a dark type, that's a rare fur type for females. So I think I will go ahead and try to take a pot shot on her. Oh, we missed her. We took the males, but we missed her. Yeah, there's no way we're going to get her out of the sky. That's okay. I'll have my dog pick up those other birds here in just a second. Maybe we can get her to come back. In the meantime, there's... Wow, just another female moose, and we've already spotted her. There's Harlequin duck all around my head, as you can see, but my dog is slowly coming back with even more birds. So, this one was another dark gray, just a silver at 6.23, not super far behind gold. Not a bad little trophy, just not what we're looking for the Yukon Lodge. Alrighty, and we have our second dark gray, or rather third dark gray, Harlequin duck from this area. All of these were mid-sized silvers, or really actually high-sized silvers, considering gold again is 6.42. Not super bad at all, really, but we definitely want something more. Alright, now after that long and drawn-out ordeal, I'm definitely moving on. We're going to try to find better birds and hopefully some better moose while it's still drinking time for them. I've spotted another moose here. He's not very big, but he will definitely do. I don't know if there's anything else cooler with him. I don't think there is. I think he's just a solo zone. So aim a little low here, and we should be able to get the job done. That was right in the armpit. Even if it was just a little high, it should still hit lung. Here's this moose we were looking for. He was just a brown, scoring 157.52. Pretty considerably behind on the score there. 194.09 is gold. So definitely not a big boy for sure. But even when zeroed for 328 yards, because we aimed a little low, it was pretty much center lung. Now, that's really surprising to me that it only hit, like, one lung, considering we used the Volgarda. Usually, the penetration power there is there. You know what I mean? But I guess not today. I'll kill us a couple more big male moose, and hopefully we'll find us something super interesting. As of right now, I'll show you when I get up here. I am on the track of a max weight grizzly bear. That might have been him running by us there on the left. I didn't quite catch him. Now, max weight could mean anything. Max weight could be like a level 7, a level 8 even, a level 8 mythical, or he could be a level 9 and we not even know it. Now, we could go out of our way to reset the time and try to find his drink zones, but we could track him to a sleeping zone or resting zone and try to find him there. Okay, so this is his zone right here. We found him. Oh, hello? That's a female. I'm not going to be concerned about her. This is his sleeping zone here. So what outpost are we closest to? Oh, that works out great. That works out perfect almost. We're going to go here. We're going to set the time back to 8 o'clock in the morning and see if we can't find him. We're eerily close up to his resting zone, so hopefully we'll be able to spot him from where we are. If this doesn't work, usually they bed down or feed even right behind their drink zones. So he could drink at any of this part of the river here. He could drink over here even. He might be at even one of these lakes drinking. But until then, I'm going to take a wild guess that he's going to be here right on time. I just have to hope that he's here. Okay, there's a level 2 female. I don't know where Big Boy is. There's a level 1. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's in the general direction of this rest zone too, so maybe he's here. I'm hoping he's here. I'm starting to have eyes on our female, but I don't have any clue where Big Ol' Boy is. Usually, if there's a rest zone for 2 of them, they, like, sit together. So I'm really confused. Well, while we're here, maybe this will spook him. Nope, nothing from a male bear, but that's okay. I have his tracks over here. I guess what we're going to have to do is just track him. Oh, yeah, he's fleeing down here. I told you, could have been a level 7. That's what we were tracking this whole time, was a level 7. Can I ping him again? Is it possible? No. Much unfortunate. Very not good. It's 10 o'clock now. I think what I'm going to do is just move over and reset the time. It also seems like this map is kind of just eat up with people everywhere. So maybe our best bet would probably be at this point to move on to a different session. Alright, now as you can see, we are in a totally different server. I don't know what kind of fuck-ass name Kombucha Chum Bucket is, but I'm playing on their server, and it looks like we're already off to a brilliant start. What the hell is that? That's a level 4, it's a max weight estimate, and it has a maximum, like, score estimate of 285. 274 is diamond. Could this be? Girl, I just got here. That's twice this has happened now, where I've joined a multiplayer lobby in the middle of, like, nowhere, pretty much, and the first thing I see is something cool. That's twice this has happened so far in, like, a week. Now, my only condition for my Yukon Lodge is that rares usually go in the Yukon Lodge. Diamonds from Yukon do not. They go in the Diamond Lodge, where the diamonds belong. Alrighty, buddy. Lay it on me. Yeah, that's what I figured. 252.24. See, his palms are wide, but not wide enough. And the brow tines are not there. Usually they have these, like, forward brow tines that are, like, they're palms in nature because they're so wide set. But this guy just has, like, giant curves. That's really cool. Not to, like, shit on him or anything. Trust me, he's really cool. But he's definitely just not what we're looking for. Speaking of diamonds, holy Harlequin duck. Damn, that was really fast. Now I just have to know where that Harlequin duck was going. Maybe they sit out here? It would be nice if, like, I was here while they were just out on the water and I spotted them, but they were flying in. Man, that sucks. I don't have the time to just sit around and wait. However, I do see some caribou over here that I do quite like. Nothing too crazy in particular, other than I think a level 3 male. I think I will take a pot shot on him just to take a look, because I haven't hunted caribou the entire time that I've been on Yukon today. Oh my god, there's yet another giant moose. He has a max of 279, but he's got the brow. Well, he has one big brow tine. One big brow tine. I don't know if this will work. Well, it stopped him. It stopped him dead in his tracks. It gave me enough time to, like, sink one into the lung. So now we have a caribou over there to pick up, and we have a moose to go pick up, and we've already spotted a diamond Harlequin duck, a level 3 Harlequin duck. This is just too crazy. This is all, like, all of this is just too crazy. Okay, let me get a proper look at this moose here. Well, no, he's got, well, one side is a lot bigger than the other. He has, like, the palms in front, and they're pretty big, but pretty much both antlers are 2 different antlers. They're 2 different antlers, especially the front one here, so I don't think he's going to make it. If he does, this is going to be the weirdest looking diamond I've ever seen. 260? Yeah, way too good to be true. Way too different, especially on this side here. This side has a pretty decent brow tine there. Like, the palm there is nice, but They're both pretty uneven. And of course, from this side of the river here is our level 3 caribou. We nailed a heart shot from 216 yards away with the Johansson. He only scored 219.98. He's definitely a little kooky looking, but not kooky enough to put in the Yukon Lodge. He's not a rare, and he's not a high-scoring male. Well, we have spent a whole lot of time traveling this river. I think maybe we should go somewhere north. Although I checked the map, and kombucha has put a lot of pressure directly ahead of us. Or, not directly, but directly north of us. So, maybe we should go somewhere north and left. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh! Hello! You're pretty. That happened. Let's just pick up this guy then. 284.10 for a level 4. That sucks. That sucks. I think his rack is symmetrical for once, but, like, come on, dude. You're definitely not going in the lodge. We're back here at Wolfhead Lake, and I see a level 3 plains bison wandering around here. We've already checked out the bison, but there's still a little bit of time left in moose drinking zones, or moose drink time, so I think I am going to try to take a shot here on these two moose that are just gingerly drinking out in the open next to their cows. Now, from where I am, they are from a pretty sizable distance away. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scooch in just a little bit closer, get to know them a little better. I think there's another moose out here. There is, 225. That's not a bad-looking moose. I think right here should be fine. Man, his rack is weird-looking. Really, really weird-looking. Yeah, I nailed that. I don't think I nailed that. I might have been able to hit liver on that. Yeah. And this guy is still calm because he's from an even further distance away. I think that was a good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. 3 dead moose. Let's go get them. Well, one of them's a floater. I think, yeah, one of them's a floater, so I have to wait for him to get over here to me, and then by that time, moose drinking time will be done here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think our friend Kombucha has left. Safe travels. I'm going to abuse your map. Alright, one of our floaters is finally here. Let's take a look. 192.55. With a rack like that, absolutely I'd believe it. Now, we nailed the heart shot from 216 yards away. That was precisely the goal, albeit we were just a little too far to the left to just only nail heart. We were able to take out the right lung with it as well. That works best for me. Whatever takes it down faster. We're going to ignore those females there to my left because I do see some more moose over there. That's a really dark female. That's a really dark female. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I want to look at her. I want to get to know her. No, surely she's just a common fur type. I want to see for myself, though. I think she was just a common fur type. Well, I would rather take a shot on it and be wrong than, like, not take a shot on it and be right. And fortunate for us, our other dead moose is laying right here. He's not going to be a very big one, but he's still going to be enough money for us to get some ammo, I guess. Let's pick him up and see what he scores. He's only level 3. We only hit the scapula the first time, but from 237 yards, we were still able to punch that little corner of the lung, which works out fine. Although he was just 155.24, very mid-silver, he still was not worth the sweat. Now, as for this guy, 184.82. That's a step in the right direction. At least his rack is even. But he still was not what we're looking for. This shot was pretty decent from 335 yards away, right through the scapula and right into the lung. Now, even though he was just a high silver, he's still not going in the lodge. Definitely not the targets we're looking for, but definitely target practice for sure. And it looks like his cows are already trying to come back, despite it being well past 1,500 hours. And icing on the cake, there is yet another level 3 moose drinking here with his cows. There's another male moose here. Oh, there were 2. A level 3 with a max of 182, and a level 4 with a max of 265. That's a nice looking moose over there. Well, he has a max of 235. He has a max of 259. There's lots of level 4s here. He's not going to make it. He's definitely not going to make it. He's definitely not going to make it. That guy over there, definitely not going to make it. This guy's definitely not going to make it. Wow, I didn't even see him. 271, big. He definitely won't make it. All of these males are not going to make the cut. However, oh, wow, I'm about to get trampled. However, if there's any of them that I would like to take home, it would definitely be that one. I think that was way too far forward. No, he's going down. Didn't we have a female to pick up? Didn't she die? Where did she go? Oh, well, damn. We were getting ready to run right by her. I thought she was a log laying right there next to the water. Yeah, where she was in the shade, she looked melanistic to me. She's definitely just a common little moose. Embarrassing. But like I said, I'd rather take a shot and be wrong than miss out and be right. We're not going to stick on her for too long. She's just a normal moose. I have just about had my fill of moose on this map. No offense to the meese here, but I'm about ready to give it up. So we're definitely just going to go pick up that large moose, max of 271, and definitely head in another direction. Head to a different place, look for different animals. Oh, there's some bison laying up here too. A level 2 female, level 3 male, level 2, level 1, a level 3. God, I just hate that yellowy fur type. I hate that. Because it makes me think it's rare and it's not. That's a guaranteed diamond plains bison. Okay, well, can I get that big boy to stand up? Is it possible? I'm going to try to get their attention. But first, let me pick up this moose. I definitely want that plains bison. What the fuck? Anywho, he scored 222.75, which is not what I expected from a moose that had a max of 271. But then again, it's all in the tines here, the brow tines. In fact, for max weight, or rather moose with max weight estimates, I would much rather he score closer to the top of his max than anything else, even if the score doesn't match it, because that's pretty interesting. I love a big fat heavy moose. Okay, now on to our real objective. Where was he at? That's a 1. There's a 3. So the 5 is behind that 3. So I need to get him to stand up so I can take a decent shot. His vitals are going to be super large, and we're already close to them. I just need to get his attention so he gets up and moving so I can get in there. Okay, the 5 is calm. The 3 is... okay, nice. Okay, he's going to get up here in a minute. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Come on. This is a perfect shot. Perfect shot. Go down. Yes! I can't believe we got that. Is that a leucistic? I'm tripping. I'm definitely tripping. God, I can't believe I just did that. I don't think I have a Diamond Plains Bison yet. Well, I do have a Diamond Plains Bison, but it's on PlayStation 4. I haven't seen a Diamond Plains Bison on PC yet. So I think I might have one. And I was definitely tripping. This female was not leucistic. This was a 131.52. The fur types on bison are really like hit or miss for me unless they're albino or melanistic. Because you can tell if it's albino, you can tell if it's melanistic. I can never tell what is and isn't leucistic. The moment of truth. So for reference, plains bison makes diamond at 183.5. His minimum estimate was 82. So he has like a 1.1% chance to troll, but that chance is still very real. I'm just praying to God that maybe this is a big boy that I don't have in my PC lodge yet. Come on now, give me what I need. Oh, you're fucking joking. Oh, you're fucking joking. I knew it. A 1.1% chance to troll. A 1.1%. And he fit perfectly within that margin. 183.48. 183.5 is diamond. Man, that is just really... that's really sad. That's really sad and disappointing. But he's still a big male. I want to put him in my Yukon lodge just because he's so big. Well, we got one trophy down for the Yukon lodge. Let's go ahead and put him in. Welcome to the Yukon lodge. Now, last time you saw this lodge, it was still a very much work in progress. It still is. However, something has changed. More specifically, the opener here. I've taken the red-brown wolf that was in this part of the multi-mount, and I've moved him into this room over here with this moose to fit in my albino gray wolf. I've wanted an albino gray wolf for my PC lodge for years. I have one on PlayStation 4, but it's been, oh Jesus, I think almost 5 years, if not longer, since I've seen one of these with my own 2 eyes on a map. So I was very fortunate, very thankful when the opportunity arose to me. So now he sits very, very pretty in my Yukon lodge. Speaking of Yukon Lodge, we've got some bison placement. Bison is far too big for that. I may take down this guy. I shot him a really long time ago, and he definitely just doesn't serve any real purpose. So I will replace him for now with this water buffalo. Haha, JK, I'm putting the plains bison up. Because he's not very interesting, because he's not a rare fur type. So all that's really appealing to him is his face. That works out well. 183.4 is, especially 0.48. That's nothing to sneeze at. He'll definitely be there for a while. He'll work. In the meantime, I guess I'll put this big moose in with the rest of these other moose. If I can have a head mount for it, at least. Well, I can't fit another Yukon moose up there, but I can over here. No, I can't. So, all of my big plaques are taken up, it looks like. Well, damn if this fucking lodge would let me. I can't place him in there either. Let me see. See, this is what a leucistic bison looks like, but I have such, like, a hard time, like, spotting them just out in the open. So, in the place of the leucistic that was here, I guess I'll put this moose in here. He is rather pitiful looking, but his palms are super wide. That's what I like about him. Oh, I can definitely take this one down, too. He's pitiful. What does this one score? 222? Yeah, I guess he can stay there. So in the place of that smaller moose, I'm definitely putting my leucistic bison in here. I think that works out fine. Well, we got one trophy for the Yukon Lodge. I hope we're going to be able to find even more of them later on down the road. That being said, that is all the time that I have for today. So, if you like what you've seen so far, leave a like, subscribe if you'd want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next time there's a new upload. I do have an Insta Lodge, which you can find down below. Any harvest screenshots, photography, any kind of lodge tours, etc. that I take will be posted to Instagram first. So go check that out if you're interested. I also have a TikTok where all extra Call of the Wild content that doesn't quite make it into my YouTube videos ends up as well. It's in the description. Go check that out. All of this to say, thank you so much for hunting in Yukon with me today. It was a pleasure seeing you again. Let's get together again soon. And with that, roll the tape, and I will see you next time. Hey there. Thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.